All right. Hello, everyone. We are live on Vic3. Welcome to the video. I'm hoping everyone had a good holidays. I took a couple days off of streaming, to spend it with family. But yeah, we're back at it, guys. So let's get started with a new campaign. I was kind of deciding whether I wanted to continue on our California campaign. I might bring it back later after a new campaign, but I wanted to freshen up on a new campaign and enjoy the game and not like stress about it being like something that was kind of not fun to play. Because for me, this whole channel is about like having fun. There's no point in playing the game if it's not fun, you know? I mean, obviously, like if I were making money on the channel, which I kind of am with referrals, but I'm not rolling in that, you know? So it's like um, just one thing, you know? But either way, I am more than happy to show you guys how to play this game. So let's just make sure that it's working on YouTube's end. It doesn't seem to be picking up the audio yet. Let me restart the. Um, there we go. If I reset the pickup audio, Vic3. Okay, cool. Let's see if it fixes that now. It should work in a second. Sometimes it takes a second for the um, OBS software to pick up the game once I'm launching it. But once it fully loads in, it'll pick it up. So yeah, but guys, I'm so excited for this new year. I think it's gonna be good. Personally speaking, I have a lot going on, so I won't be live every day, but I'll probably be live every day. I just don't know if I'll be necessarily like live all day every day like it was these past like couple holiday days. Um, like you know how around Thanksgiving and stuff, I had a lot of videos backed up for you guys, because I specifically recorded them so that I could release them, recorded extra basically. But I wasn't actually recording or live. I just had a bunch of premieres go live around Thanksgiving. But yeah, took Christmas off. Um, as for people who would want to watch it, and I assume more people than not would be wanting to spend it with their family. So but I know a lot of people tend who are gaming enthusiasts, especially younger people. At least I did when I was a kid. I always got a Steam gift card in my stocking when I was like, you know. But honestly, I was just enjoying spending the day with family, so I figured I'd let other people do that as well. And yeah, but looks like the game is starting to load in. It says initializing, just fucking taking forever. But I think once it loads in, it'll be set for you guys to see. But yeah, guys, I'm doing good. So hoping you guys are as well this holiday. And one thing I have noticed is it does seem to be working a lot better with the frame rate. Okay, there we go. Cool. It's up. Yeah, so it just takes a second to load in, it seems like. Okay, cool. All right, there we go. Just make sure YouTube's still running well and lowered the kilobits per second rate. You're good. Nice. Nice, guys. And also, I put a couple messages in chat. One is just the patch notes, and the one below that is uh link to the game on Steam. Technically it's a Steam code on Amazon. No pressure if you don't want to buy that, but I put that in there only for the purpose of people. Oh, I launched our old campaign. Oh well. We'll exit to main menu. But I So I put that in there. Don't feel any pressure to buy the game. If you'd watch me play it, and if you think you like it or you would like it, feel more than welcome to use it, but no pressure whatsoever. Because I don't like when people try and sell me a game, and then also kind of push the game on the sale. So I can completely understand if people don't want to get the game. It's pretty complicated, but I think if you enjoy strategy games or you enjoy economic simulator type games, you'd enjoy it. For me, that's the kind of stuff I like. So not everyone's deal, but yeah, it's like you do you. So one campaign I'm thinking of doing is Brazil, and another one, although possibly Japan. Another one I want to. Okay, so I had this funny idea for. It's not on any of these like default starts, but I had this funny idea, and I don't know. um, um, I don't know. So I'll show you it, and I don't think I'm gonna do it necessarily yet. But before this meme goes away, I genuinely want to do this campaign, and I'll probably do it as my next one tomorrow. Maybe I'll play this one and then start another one simultaneously. But yeah, so I'll show you what I was planning. So, our boy Luigi, guys. I'm thinking we play as Sicily. Bam, bam, two Sicilies right there. Try and unite Italy, right? And then with a goal of, at least on the policy side of things, getting um, the healthcare not public. Just as like a little fucking meme, but who knows? Probably not. Either way, though, we're gonna play as the U.S. today. Okay. So first things first, we want to go on. She'll just go on. I forget this little building ledger is the thing now, huh? So we want that, and then we want rural, and then we want privately owned, or I guess it doesn't matter who owns it, but could be anything. But what we actually no, it was one in the building registry. Sorry for bumping the mic, by the way. I know that's annoying when that gets done. Although my goal right now is to upgrade my logging camps. So we'll see where this will be the most profitable. It's looking like New York is most profitable currently to upgrade, and then I forget you can sort by productivity. That's cool. Oh, what the heck? You can literally sort the whole thing by productivity? What the fuck? Jeez. Steel mills is first productivity, and then fertilizer plants. So maybe we will do that. You need fertilizer to build some other stuff. So for construction and for ag, we need both of these. And I think this is one of the quests we need to do for leveling up our industry. So it's a little quest thing. Although I think that's only if you play on what's it called? I started the game on a different mode, so that's fine. And where is this building? I want to see if I can find it on the map. Probably Philly, right? Or maybe Pittsburgh. I would guess Philly. Yeah, +2. So that's steel mills. I think once we get these steel mills built, we're gonna probably what we'll do is we're gonna build a railway. So we already have a motors industry, but this isn't profitable right now because it's not used in anything. One thing we could do though to make it a bit more productivity or more profitable is swap these shipyards over to reinforced wooden ships that use steam engines. So we'll do that. Have them ship the engines from Philly to down in the shipyard in New Jersey. Some kind of motor industry in New Jersey's going on now, right, guys? Yeah. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. New Jersey machines flying. Eh. Nah, I'm just joking. Not that anyone even probably will get that reference. Like, if you watch this a couple years from now, you might. Probably not, though. What we might do is research. Where is it? I'll queue up the research now. 12, 3, and 3, and 3, and 3. All right. We're gonna try and unlock smooth bores for arms manufacturers. Or I guess that's only um in our artillery factories, right? So I don't know why they don't just combine those. They used to have them combined. I feel like it's kind of a pain in the ass to have to build both of these if you're a small nation. But I guess that's a small nation penalty. I really want to play a campaign as Ireland. I tried it one time, but because you start with so much pop and you start with kind of crappy policies, yeah, kind of makes it difficult. Although you do have surprisingly good resources, like you have lead, iron, and then I think one of the no, coal is the one thing you don't have though. But you can make a arms manufacturer here with the iron and the wood, and I don't know if you need sulfur, but I think you have sulfur even. Yeah, you do. So you could make a iron and sulfur, ship that back and forth. I figure it's a campaign you could do. I also think it would be cool to play as Scotland. Never done that one. I tried an Ireland campaign once, but you got the iron and coal there. Build a decent tooling thing. Oh man, I'm tired. I'm not even that tired. It's just been a long couple hanging out with fam type of days, and my brother used to do gaming, but now we were playing Catan the other night. I don't know if anyone's ever played that. It's kind of like these type of games, but um, you people probably played Catan. It's basically like people who don't play strategy games. It's like Risk or something, kind of for or like I don't know. I don't really know how to describe it to someone who doesn't play those type of games. I don't really play them all the time, but it was fun. It was a good time. Okay. I kind of want to enact this now so I can get the colonies early on that people always claim first, because there's a few colonies that you can take that don't have and don't require they don't require. Oh yeah, there you go. No, we're not going to do that yet. We'll do that next. I think for now we're gonna try and change the police force type we have. That's fine. Now this would be good to. We'll probably improve with Britain. I don't really want to piss them off yet. I don't mind stealing these subjects from them later on, if it's possible, but I'd prefer to gain all this first. The U.S. is honestly probably the easiest campaign in the game, but I've played plenty of hard campaigns. Like this one's not an easy one. It's not hard, but it's not easy. Not easy. Not easy. These are all way too hard, but I probably could play as Morocco. Probably good enough to do that. Just take down this, but maybe take Andalusia. But I would imagine that would be difficult. Japan's probably not too hard. Although I've never played. I've played at them twice, but I didn't really take the campaign that far. Not because I failed, but just because I didn't really want to play it. I want to do a campaign as that. I'm more likely to continue a campaign when I'm recording it. I'm just gonna alternate between the two parties when I. And I think we're gonna play that next. And maybe Scotland, releasable. Like, just say, like, I wonder if you can release Wales. That'd be kind of crazy if you could. You can. Well, wherever it says homelands, that's a releasable nation. I wonder if Normandy is a thing. No, Brittany is so, or Brittany. Provence. I don't know if it is. Splits Occitan. Is Occitania a whole nother nation that you can release? I think it is. Well, I think one thing that would be cool to kind of create in a mini mod is just go around go around the map swapping nations and releasing every releasable and then uploading the map to Steam for a multiplayer possible mod, you know? That'd be kind of cool. I think we want to get a defensive pact with these two. And we're not going to grant Britain investment rights, but I don't mind hosting their embassy. Although first we're going to form our pact. Power block, whatever you want to call it. Internal trade, we want. Company throughput bonus, yeah. Although I wouldn't mind being able to push our, if we did. So there's one other type of thing you can enact at the start. This ideological union. Now, if you do this, there's one. I don't remember which one of these it is. One of these allows you to I think it's this one. Yeah, you can kind of enforce like um your policies onto. I don't know if that's later though. I'm just deciding what we're doing with this later. I think what we're gonna do. Um, okay, we're gonna start with No, I don't know, cause like I'd like to have um. We'll see. Think we're gonna do internal trade, and either wanted internal trade or I think we'll do this later on. From here, we'll get construction one, so we have the construction efficiency, and then later we can get this. And this is actually really good because the infrastructure usage goes down by 75. Um, and then here, what do we want? We do defensive cooperation or possibly this one. I think this one is what we want for the standard of living, lowered mortality, and agricultural rating or throughput. Um, Next, depending on if we go overseas colonialism, we'll like out of the Americas. I mean, we'll do colonial offices one or either transportation infrastructure. Then we'll work on this, or depending on. Well, I forget we can only get 2 or 4, right? Yeah. So next we'll do. Oh shit! I need to do that. Oh, I forgot I have to. Okay, yeah, we do when I do that then. The thing is, I'd prefer to keep the immigration kind of high, because right now the U.S. is underpopulated, so we're not going to do that. But I don't know. Okay. Oh, wait, did that change? That was a bummer. I didn't actually mean to cancel that. Well, in that case, we're gonna try and. Mm, okay. Yeah, we're gonna. This is the one with the highest likelihood of passing anyway, and that's what we want to do long term. So, because this really raises the standard of living of all your people versus just certain people groups. Like, even though not everyone is, enslaved, there's a decent number who are. Like population wise. I think it's like about half here, more than half there. Of course, that's the capital of it historically. I think that's kind of weird. Slightly over half, but not really. Sure. And then, yeah. Anyway, delightfully devilish. There we go. Cool. We're gonna also improve with France. Oh, we can't. We can improve with Russia. No. Okay. Honestly, I think we're gonna try and take this from, because I did a test campaign as the U.S. to see what I wanted to do, or what a good path would be for playing the game, and basically we took this in a war. This little right here, this little line along the Rio Grande. Um, and some people don't know, but that all goes starts here or ends here, and starts here and up in the Rockies. People from Europe might not know that, but honestly, I'm kind of tired. So if my voice is sounding weird, that's why. Also, I need to get a monitor closer to my view, or not a monitor, but just like a way of viewing chat. So I don't know if obviously, yeah. But I might actually keep this episode. I don't know, because like I really want to turn the live into an episode. But then what I might do is keep the I'll probably do about 3 hours and keep them episodes at 30 minutes an episode. So what I'll do is in a second I'll add a chapter mark, and when I edit it, I'll probably, and just thinking out loud for myself, by the way, but you're more than welcome to know this. Not hiding anything. You're more so when I after I edit this, put in the chapter mark and everything. What I'll do is because this is the chapter mark goes in on the document file that it uploads to YouTube. OBS does, and just does it automatically when I hit a certain button hotkey. And what I think that I'll do is once I add that chapter mark, I'll continue the video and the live for about 3 hours, then do 3 hours on ESO tonight. Because I don't like playing brain intensive games at night. Gets to my like, I don't know, stress level. Because then I get a bad sleep if I'm like thinking in like massive ways and plans for the game. But what I find it's a better thing to do is just record one episode in the sense of a long play, convert that into 3 smaller episodes for people, or a couple like episode type, um I don't know, like SpongeBob fucking length. um so yeah, anyway, basically I'm just talking about how I edit it. So now, for example, I'll put in the chapter mark there, and let's see if that worked. Well, I guess I won't be able to see until later, but OBS. I'm kind of glad that they changed how these work, so you don't get all these events popping up. That was really what made me not like playing the US. Um, One thing we could do though, that would probably be a good idea is so one thing people don't realize about how these secessionist movement works. Basically, right now, if you do it at the very start of the game, which is why I don't like to do it now, but just for like YouTube's sake, I know people get butthurt about like this type of stuff for reasons that are good, but um, my point being is that if you don't industrialize these southern areas by like building mines, logging camps, or fishing wharves or things that produce pops other than farmers or slaves. So yeah, not a good thing, but um yeah. I think what I was saying though is if you build industry in these territories that have a lot of slaves, they're less likely the territory that has more industry is less likely to succeed. So say I were to build um let's choose a I wish I could see on here, maybe on the building registry if we go on. Um, so let's find a high profit, high productivity building we can build that is in a southern territory. Reason being, oh, it has to be an industrial one, so we don't want rural. Although that's not true because we could build a coal mine or a wood, anything mine or lumber. Those don't produce. I mean, they could, but like less likely to. The factories don't at all, though, so it's good. I think though, rather than trying to industrialize their territory, due to the fact that we're already in the process of revolutions being planned by the, you know, what we're gonna do is we are going to just build up our industry, focus on the north, and plan naval invasions. So we're gonna move. What I'm gonna do is disband every unit that is Dixie primary culture. So I don't know how I can do that. Let's see. So the second, the fourth, and the 10th. Let's see if there's a way to disband specific ones. Yes, there is. So we want to disband. Can't. Okay. Yeah, I don't know how to do that. Okay. Wish there's a way of easily doing this. They should make like a button like when you're at war with, or when you're in a secessionist movement of a certain culture, to specifically and easily, or maybe it's a mod that I wonder if I could make that somehow in a mod, put on the Paradox store, the Steam Workshop. I need to get into modding, honestly. There's always like a lot of good ideas of things to create mod wise, and often I don't do it, but and then it never comes to be. Um, it's all pops. Yeah, it is. Plus 5%, 66. Okay, yeah, we'll do this one. Okay. Unfortunately, that one didn't work out. I wonder if oh, hopefully we can get this enacted before this triggers. We don't really want that, because then they'll join the fight. Oh, I didn't realize. So fuck that. I'm gonna surrender these guys. Whatever. We don't actually have a lot of wine production, so I'll just take the prestige. I wonder if I can get alliance with one of these guys while I have this war. Well, if we win this, what we're gonna do is probably when it comes to the Americas and what we're gonna do down here, at least with the Caribbean and Central America. So I think we're gonna take a treaty port in Haiti, and also maybe get investment rights, or just get investment rights. Don't know what we'll do with the treaty port, but or if we will do anything with the treaty port. If we do, yeah. I'm just thinking if we want, it would be good for having a base here, or possibly two treaty ports and investment rights, but just leave them. I don't know if we want to take them as a subject after this war, because I think we do get infamy for. I don't know if we get infamy for these guys. But infamy is basically like aggressive expansion in EU4 for people who play that. I need to put more tags in this live, so I'm just give me a second while this queues up, and first I'll do this. But yes, about a fire. Um, yeah, give me a second to put some similar game tags um, in the live on the tags section. How in the fuck long have I had my mic muted? I don't think that's how long, but god damn, that's annoying. Well, anyway, that's a bummer, so I'll put a mark in there. And probably edit the rest of it out. Oh, anyway, I only checked that because I only saw that because I was checking to make sure I wasn't shouting. So I'm glad I wasn't shouting, but at the same time I'm not. But I don't think I had that off the whole time. I think it just bumped it off on one of my hotkeys. You know what I think will be good is if we can take Hokkaido, or at least colonize this. Okay. Um. Well, that's unfortunate because I don't know how long that was um turned off. But either way, um, if it was off the whole episode, I'll edit it out, and if not, I'll edit out the part that was muted. But I might just narrate it. I don't know. I wonder if there's a way to add audio editing to, or like add narration to a YouTube video in the YouTube editor, because I don't have any editing software on my computer. That'd be a good thing to download sometime or buy. If I can find a free version of an editing software, that'd be good. But as I was saying, when it comes to this, we're gonna so on these guys, find some coastal states. And then we're gonna also do the same up here. I'm basically deciding to exempt the states with low population or um, population under a certain amount. Okay. And for our regulars, they're going to be drafted from New York and Illinois. Maybe Pennsylvania also, but we'll see. Okay, cool. In that case, we're going to mobilize all these guys. Let me set this to blue. Okay, I got to go in here. And then I think what we're going to do is Set these guys to that, just because we're gonna use these guys as a front line slash defenders of our home territory, because they do have more territory than us. And yeah, okay. These guys will be our naval invaders, as I was saying before when the mic was off. Um, and these guys will be in our western territories. We don't need this force to be kind of large, because we're going to target specifically territories of the rebellion that have no garrison. So we're not going to focus our forces where they are. But we're going to use these guys for these mariners, as I called them. We're going to use them to break up their their lines. We're going to use them to break holes in their front. So possibly like one route I think might be good is here. I don't know. We'll see. What's their capital? Okay. I don't even remember what I was looking for. All right, let's get this war started. Import some arms from France and England. Luckily, they don't have any access to engines, and we do, so we can do. I don't know how worse off we'll be if we do this when it comes to morale, this green bar. But we could consider for transportation. Oh, we already have that good. Okay. We don't have a lot of access to sugar, tobacco, or luxuries, so we'll have to deal with that. Basic supplies was fine. Their morale is extremely low. Actually, that's because our guys are down there. We need to move these guys. Send this army of observation. Why are they down here? Is there a way to move that, or is it just glitched out? Probably glitched out because they were down there before. They'll probably move once it either fully mobilizes or once it. Oh, jeez. It's possible I might end the episode once we end the live, or once we finish a war. I mean, okay, so we're missing small arms, man of wars, cloth, and artillery. Let's import those from England and France, both, just so our routes don't get messed up. We'll just do all of these guys, just so we don't run low, and also that way um it takes up all the ones in the market. So because and also our people are the ones buying them, not us necessarily. That's one thing people don't realize about. I'm pretty sure that maybe it depends on your policies, but what they import from us. Okay, and then one more thing, cloth, right? Yeah. That's kind of a bummer because we do have a lot of production of that, but it's just in the wrong territories. Jeez, so much of it. We'll just import it from Russia, France, and Spain. Maybe not Spain. I think it'll be good if we can possibly somehow figure out a way to get a trade agreement with England, or not England, Russia. So we have a couple routes with them now, and I think that I'd like to keep them as a partner for trade. You know, one thing I've considered doing a lot of times when I play this game, I've always considered like trying to take this from the Dutch market, but what if we just make the Dutch our subject? And that would prevent, like, I don't know if that would prevent Germany from forming, but I don't think it would actually, because I think they only need Hanover. Sometimes they take this, but they don't take it, but they. Oh, whoops. Let's focus on what we need to focus on. Okay, at least that's the first law. No complete dirtbags now. Let's send these guys south to the front and get a good general at defending when it comes to that. Cautious advance. Yeah, we'll take that. Let me look for a good commander. Probably that one. Defend. If we can find. Defend front. Okay, now. I don't know why these guys are stuck down here, unable to move. We move them? Maybe if once they're fully mobilized. Why are they down here? This could fuck me up. Oh, because I don't have a general. I'm an idiot. Okay, so we want that. Supply requisitions. Do this one. Offensive planner. That's a good one. And open terrain. Yeah, they have a lot of that. But okay. We're gonna do this guy down here. Take that supply requisitions guy. And this guy. Okay, there we go. Cool. Well, maybe we just do a naval invasion? No, I don't know why we can't move these guys. This is kind of annoying. I don't know what their problem is. What in the hell? Well, at least we're winning over here. This is kind of ridiculous, though, because I have these guys being drafted into this army, but it's just down here. It kind of sucks. Okay, we'll make the best of it. Wonder if I should upgrade my arms manufacturing in New York, or where is it? Pennsylvania or New York? Got a munitions factory here. What does that need? No, it's in Pennsylvania. Do I not have any arms manufacturing? Maybe I don't. Massachusetts, maybe? No, I don't. Wow. Okay. We need to build that right away. Maybe we'll build it in New York. Yeah. I'll build one in each of these two states. And then maybe one out in Ohio territory. Also, I know that it's not Ohio territory at this point in time historically. I just, yeah. We'll build a paper plant up here also. Or maybe we'll focus on, since we have lead mine auto building here. Actually, that's probably built by the same. I know you can see who's building it, right? So, who is building this? That's what I want to know. I think I have to check up in here. It is being built by. Hold on, construction queue, and then filters, domestic, private. It is. Okay, so probably is the same people who own the glass factory. I think it's pretty cool that it's like in depth enough that you can see who owns the different buildings. But because these glass works, I don't know why I'm upgrading these while I'm at war, but probably should be doing something else, especially because I'm losing this now. This stupid fucking armies that I was planning on using are in the wrong place. Maybe once these fully mobilize. I don't know. It could be that that's why. I don't think I'm actually losing as bad as it says that I am. I think it's just because I'm low on money. But I don't want to like tax my people to fucking death. So yeah, we'll see about this. What's this saying? What the heck is this? I think what we're gonna do when we try to sphere a lot of South America is we're gonna um use this as a pretext to declare war. If they say yes, that's good. If they say no, we'll also add investment rights and um depending on the size of the country, maybe a sphere. Like for example, Venezuela. Venezuela could probably make them a protectorate. Same with Ecuador and maybe New Granada, but maybe not. As it comes to Costa Rica, I think what we want to do is we'll wait till the war is over. It looks like these guys are done drafting and they're in the right territory now. Although I don't know, maybe that's something else. Um, since our regulars are the only ones fighting, I think we're gonna draft a couple more for these guys' army. Let's see what we can do here. Well, actually, we still have some guys coming to the front. The good thing about the South being the ones that initiated the revolt and them still having slavery is, I think, what it is about the game. When you have slaves, none of the slaves in the count for your manpower pool. So, for example, the people that go into the fight, they don't count and they won't fight for them, obviously, because why would you want to? When these guys are the ones trying to free you. Um, and yeah, I mean, That's the thing you have to think about, like, if you're playing this campaign. Um, you're not really, like actually, I wonder if we can, if we connect these. Let me, do something. Designate this as a strategic objective. Then if we cut this territory off in West Virginia from the rest of the land, we can come back up, reconnect, and then from there we'll move south, drive hard into Georgia, and cut up in here. Okay, cool. Kentuck. Daggone, Kentuck. We're gonna build a couple logging mills here while we're at war, so we're not like getting too behind on when it comes to building. So right now we don't have any government buildings building other than our. Actually, that's not true. We have our arms manufactory. Good thing is we have lots of shipyards building. One from our company, one from financial districts, all in Pennsylvania. So that's good. 2 levels up in there. It would be good to have more lumber for them. Maybe upgrade this. Now, is the steel the cost, or is this? This is just under profitability. So maybe once. Do we have a shipyard here yet? No, we don't. Once those shipyards build, we're gonna enact the new build policy on them, or the construction method, whatever it is, production method. And we're going to. Jeez, these guys are getting shafted, dude. I just hope I don't go bankrupt before this war's over. One good thing though is typically around 1830, late 1830s, 1840s, early 1840s, but sometime before 1845. But typically, when you're playing as the U.S., you get a gold rush in uh Dakota's territory. So, or the Dakota territory, whatever you want to call it, South Dakota. Um, I don't know why I keep calling it what it's like called historically. Um, okay, build some jobs for them here. We do need fabric, so maybe we'll build a couple of these. 2 of these. We'll keep this as softwood and keep our hardwood production in these forests down here, the chestnut region. Where if you go on the map and where is it? Shit, I don't know how to find it easily, but I know if you go on trade, or maybe it's on. I completely forgot how to find that, but basically there's a whole region benefit. Maybe it's not showing up because we're at war. I don't know, but yeah, this whole region right here. If you click on one of the states with it, and then like, so find a state that has this, mouse over that, and it'll show all the other states that have that benefit. So for example, the coal in this region, it's just this right here. I don't know if I can get that to pin, but basically down in North Carolina, out to here, up to here. So, and Ohio River goes from Pennsylvania up here down to here, where it connects with. I don't know if I can show it in that one, but Mississippi River goes up to here, out to here, and it's just kind of cool because you get a lot of benefits as you guys. Obviously, it's an easy campaign, but I don't know. I like it. Not that it's at all difficult, but okay, good. It looks like all of our troops are now in the right place. Or they're now like back in our territory. What happened to our navy? Oh, good, 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 good. What is this? Van Demon's Land? That's fine. We'll take it. That's done here. I wonder if it's possible if we can get investment rights. I don't think that would be a thing we can do. But if we can, that'd be good because they have some good stuff down here. Front, they have the hardwood forest. Didn't know that was a thing. Might have been new. Aside from that, opium plantations, which is one of the limited sources of that resource on the map, and they also have tea. Um, Probably prioritize that in a couple wheat farms. Turn that into manufacturing for other stuff. Okay. All right, guys. Looking good. Did pretty good that round of fighting. I think though, since our private construction was last built a shipyard in Maryland and Pennsylvania, we'll start off with building more lumber mills in Pennsylvania, just to aid the public construction with resources, and then we'll build two. Do we want hardwood? We want softwood here. So we'll do this. Change that over to softwood production. So it's kind of balanced out where is what is. We'll also remove the draft from this or enlistment efforts or whatever it's called from these three provinces. And state by state, we'll start integrating these southern provinces again. So we'll start with Missouri. And what we'll do, we will I don't know why we can't do this. Maybe it has to be in our territory or a state, not a territory. Oh, it is a state. Okay. Well, in that case, we only really need to enact or not enact, reincorporate these other ones. We'll start closest to Washington D.C. and work our way south and west. We might also start in Louisiana and work our way up the Mississippi. But for now, um, promote social mobility, just so it's not whole on revenge. No one needs shit after a war. And I think what we'll do for a little bit of revenge slash money income is raise the taxes and enact a tax on cloth. Um, yeah. I don't mind building these cloth mills up in this cotton plantations now. I think if we weren't building, we would be able to catch up on income. So what I may do is let the public sector build for now, and like at least when it comes to our investments and stuff on the private whatever, not public. What? Public private? I thought public was maybe I'm thinking of taking a company public that phrase. That's why I said public sector. I think public sector refers to government stuff, and private taking it public means like something different. I guess it's really choosing who you want to be the loyalists, right? For me, it depends on who's the majority population in the state. I'd rather not have a majority population feeling like they're the minority. Yeah, so in this one, we're gonna do Dixie. If one comes up that's Afro American as the majority population, we'll try and get them loyalist. It's a balancing act, you know. You can't like have everyone mad at you in your country, aka the U.S. government in the modern day. Damn, I am tired of sitting. So, in a minute, I might hop up and grab a bite of breakfast downstairs, and yeah. Depending on though the okay, so what I need to ask you guys, um, what would you prefer I play more of? Because a long time ago I was playing EU4 on the channel, and I just got a 3 month subscription for the DLC bonus thing. So I tagged a couple EU4 countries in the um video today because I plan on playing them. Now, if I start an EU4 campaign, I don't mind playing as any country because I'm pretty good at the game. I'm not great at all. I've played about 1,000 hours. There's people who have way more hours than that, but it's not like it's a low amount of hours for a game. Just for EU4, it's kind of low, but um, yeah. Okay, just trying to see where they went. Literally, the only non-Native American populations in these territories are Solistas. That's weird. I would bet money that they're going to become the majority. Quick. Let's see how long it takes. Was it Kansas that we were looking at? Yeah. Okay. So these people are all peasants. What they're trained in, or like job wise. So I think the level up from peasant is farmer. So we'll need to build some farms. We'll build one wheat farm and one ranch in each of these provinces, just to anticipate the move of people who are going to be coming this way from these new countries. One more ranch there, and for Britain. I don't really care if the Ottomans are pissed at us. Let's see what we want to do here. For these guys, where is it? South Carolina? Let's see. I think Afro American are the majority pop there. Um, Slightly majority, but it could be different now that we had a war, so some people might have died. What the? Oh, never mind. That's like okay. What we're gonna do? Yeah, we're gonna arrest him. Okay, so is yeah, we'll do that. It's honestly kind of surprising the U.S. didn't collapse after the Civil War. As for this, let's see, who's the majority population there? I do kind of want to give them that because they kind of got shafted IRL with this deal. Um, People talk about that all the time now, but it is kind of true they did get screwed. So we'll try and set that right here. Even though it's kind of gonna put me at a disadvantage when it comes to rebels. I don't know. It's only upper strata pops. So what we'll do is since it's all pops on this and the upper strata here, we'll do that. That way we have a lot more loyalists. Yeah. This is kind of surprising. Look at this. So if I zoom out and we see where our loyalists are, majority, it's mostly in the south. So what that means is it's mostly the I don't know if it's African Americans who had a raised standard of living, or if it's I don't know what that's about. We have very little loyalists. I wonder if that's because I drafted them from New York and these other states. Okay. We may want to build more railways. But first, let's build some jobs for our new immigrants that moved here to Indiana a while ago and recently to, I think it was Missouri. We didn't build anything in Kentucky or Tennessee. I don't know if they moved to Tennessee also, did they? Harsh, but no solistas. Well, we could build some jobs for them there. Now we have South Indian here. We also have, thought we had solistas, but maybe that was in Illinois. Okay, we'll build some jobs for people here since this is the main state they moved to. This region over here is going to be our main glass manufacturing area, so it seems like it based on the um, resources available. So we got coal, wood, a little bit, and lead. Just wood, a lot of lead, decent amount of wood, and same here. Ugh, I have to hiccup. I was drinking coffee. But yeah, sorry about the yawn. Don't think anyone really cares, but yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I um don't really want a rivalry with Russia. Kinda wanna get there. Well, maybe I'll just do this and then improve with them later. And it's not like we have to do it, it's just saying we'll look into it. Let's see. What is support? I don't really want that movement in power because it'll put us at a disadvantage when it comes to achieving our like goals that we have for the campaign. One thing we'll need to do that I want to do at least, maybe not need, but so let's build two um queue up a line of stuff here. So we're gonna want to turn this off of hardwood, prioritize softwood, change that to simple forestry for now until we can build a tool mill here, and maybe queue up a tool mill actually. Maybe a paper mill. I don't know. It's like we do need tools down here, but not as bad as we need paper in general. So we'll build this as paper state 1. Paper state 2 is up here. And fertilizer states here and here. I guess we can build fertilizer here also, but we're gonna build a paper mill there also. Once you play this game, you realize how much of an intense and amazing. I mean, okay, like the U.S. has its problems for sure, but at the start of it, it was so not likely to succeed. Just because of all the stuff you have like going on, like down here, the Civil War, out here, like as much as it's not great what happened to the tribes, it was not settled at all. It was like wild out here. And then you had the Mexicans who were like, or like Mexico in general, who was like a major power in the region, and Spain just at your doorstep, Britain all around you. And they weren't even friendly with Britain at first before the War of 1812 ended. And then Britain just kind of like got the US to chill out and realized that like um the US kind of realized that they needed Britain to trade with, and Britain kind of got the US to chill the fuck out once they beat them and burned down Washington. Um and maybe honestly the reason for that was cuz well, I've heard this documentary one time about the War of 1812 where it's like um the British were, after they burned down Washington, were considering, basically they were considering annexing us again, but they said no, let them be. We plan to do commerce with them. Hence like Wall Street, Bretton Woods. Um Probably gonna get flagged for saying that, but yeah. um, Jekyll Island or whatever it was. Things happen, wars happen, but when people realize that powers just move around throughout history, um, it's not as complicated as you think. Once we finish what we're constructing right now, I might end the queue and let this debt accrue. Maybe we'll do that now. Let's let this build. It's about half done anyway. Let's see what this goes to once it's built. Let's just speed that up real quick. And I think we're also going to drop down the taxes if it's low enough. The cost. Okay. And now these guys won't be in power again. The southern planters probably won't ever be in power again, so that's fine. We don't want to enact that yet. Well, we may want to. I think whenever we enact this, the next one we enact will be Social Security and welfare. I don't know what we want to do here when it comes to the next policy. So I think it might be good to enact this because then eventually this becomes difficult to enact, and it'll give us the ability to start some colonies up in Africa and the Pacific.